This is Talk Business and Politics with Roby Brock.
I'm Roby Brock. Welcome to today's edition of Talk Business and Politics Daily. It's Tuesday, October 18th. Here are your top stories of the day. The questions surrounding refugees from the Middle East and other parts of the world will soon come to Arkansas as Canopy Northwest Arkansas works to bring 100 or more refugees from around the world to the region. In response to news publicity about the global refugee crisis, concerned residents in Northwest Arkansas began meeting in January and formed Canopy Northwest Arkansas, a 501c3 nonprofit, with the mission of settling refugees in the area. The group got its final approval from the State Department on September 30th and is waiting for the assignment of its first refugee family. As many as 20 to 25 families could locate in Northwest Arkansas. More on this story at talkbusiness.net. The University of Arkansas will continue cleaning up a deactivated nuclear reactor test site located 20 miles southwest of Fayetteville. It's with the help of a $10.5 million U.S. Department of Energy grant. Southwest Experimental Fast Oxide Reactor, or C4, was built in 1968 and deactivated in 1974. Its nuclear fuel and coolant were removed at the time. The energy grant will fund the second phase of a site demolition and cleanup process that started in 2009. Bank of the Ozarks has opened a new full-service banking office in Springdale. It's the bank's 13th office in Northwest Arkansas and its second in Springdale. Bank of the Ozarks recently completed two other new offices in Northwest Arkansas, one in Siloam Springs and one in Fayetteville. And those are your top stories of the day. You can keep up with these and more headlines throughout the day on our website at talkbusiness.net. When we come back, Hadas Gold of Politico explains what might be on the radar for Donald Trump post-election. We'll run through the latest home sales report, and our Talk Politics Roundtable wishes Senator David Pryor a speedy recovery. We're back after this.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Arkansas's most abundant natural resource provides the core asset for Deltic Timber Corporation. In addition to the sustainable yield stewardship of its well-stocked timberlands, Deltic adds value by integrating its efficient wood products manufacturing facilities, as well as through planned development of commercial and residential real estate. Deltic Timber Corporation, creating value for a growing Arkansas.
News broke Monday morning that Donald Trump may be eyeing a TV network or some sort of media empire should he lose the presidential race in November. Moves of the last few weeks aligning himself with conservative media types such as Roger Ailes, formerly of Fox News, and Stephen Bannon with Breitbart News have led to the speculation. I asked Hadas Gold, media reporter for Politico, about the rumors and for her take. With this alliance of Donald Trump and Breitbart's Bannon, you've got Roger Ailes assisting the campaign. I've even seen our former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, who is no stranger to the media, obviously in clear support of Donald Trump and at these rallies. Do you think that there is something in play for some sort of alternative right, more conservative right-wing media organization to be constructed after this election is over if the polls are accurate and Donald Trump loses? Does he lead some sort of new media/political movement in your eyes?
There has been reporting that there's been discussion about a possible media organization. You have to remember that Donald Trump was very big into the media already before he ran his campaign. He was a big reality TV show person. And you're right that everybody that he's surrounding himself pretty much on his campaign are media experts. And Roger Ailes being one of the biggest ones, the recently deposed head of Fox News, who resigned amid a flood of sexual assault allegations. And what I think is more likely to happen is not that they would start necessarily a new organization, but they might take over already existing organizations such as a Breitbart, such as a Newsmax TV, and really reframe it into their own version of a media outlet. I mean, Breitbart chairman. Stephen Bannon is now the CEO of the campaign. And already we've seen a seemingly alignment between the campaign and that outline. So I could see that just continuing over if Donald Trump does not win the election.
That's Hadas Gold. She covers media, press, and politics for Politico.com. A quick break and we'll look at the latest home sales report for Arkansas, plus Michael Cook and Richard Bearden were part of our politics roundtable this week. The two partisans found some common ground when it comes to wishing a speedy recovery for one of Arkansas's legendary politicians, David Pryor. More when we come back.
Each day, the promise of our nation begins again. Arkansas and America, moving forward. I help make that promise a reality. It's not for everyone, but people everywhere depend on us.
Oh, I love you too, sweetie.
Trucking delivers, or everything stops. And that's what drives me.
I did.
Circuits turn on the lights by making a connection, by closing the loop. At Entergy, we believe our economy is circular too. What you put in comes back. So we invest billions in new infrastructure, which helps attract new industry, which helps create new jobs. We partner with local communities to electrify the economy. And together, we power life. Entergy.
Home sales in Arkansas's four largest markets had a strong rebound in August over July, which was kind of a dud month, quite frankly. Let's look at what happened overall and in the four major markets. Overall, home sales up across the state nearly 15% in August compared to a year ago. Year-to-date, home sales in the markets that include Little Rock, Northwest Arkansas, Fort Smith, and Jonesboro are up 11%. That's good news for the housing sector, although some are warning it's unsustainable. The combined value of those home sales for the year so far topped $3.17 billion. That is a 15% improvement from a year ago and 31% higher than 2014. By market, here's how home sales broke down in August. In Central Arkansas, a 10% improvement from last August. In the Fort Smith metro, a 30% spike. Jonesboro saw a 16% rise in home sales. And in Northwest Arkansas, a nearly 17% increase in homes sold. You can keep up with the Arkansas Home Sales Report on a monthly basis through our website at talkbusiness.net. It's brought to you by Deltic Timber and Arvest Bank. We thank them for helping underwrite that data collection and analysis. Still to come, former U.S. Senator, Governor, and Congressman David Pryor is recovering from a stroke. We're going to wish him a safe and speedy recovery when we come back.
As Arkansas's population grows, so do our energy demands. But with the right mix of resources, reliable, affordable power will always be a reality. These resources are all around us in our rivers, blowing through our trees, even right below our feet. The answer isn't focusing on one resource, it's embracing them all. The electric cooperatives of Arkansas know that a balanced approach to power builds our communities and powers our dreams. Visit themixmatters.com and see why there's power in knowledge.
Well, early last week, the sad news hit that former U.S. Senator David Pryor has suffered a stroke. He is recovering in Northwest Arkansas, and we're all hoping for the best. I asked our political pundits, Richard Bearden and Michael Cook, to put into words what David Pryor means to Arkansas politics. What do you think David Pryor means to Arkansas? It's kind of the he came from an age and an era of politics that it's hard to not imagine him being part of the political scene. Michael?
He is an Arkansas political titan. I mean, he started off as a state representative in South Arkansas, became a member of Congress, he was involved in two epic U.S. Senate races in the 1970s, and of course became our governor and eventually our senator. He's frankly one of my Arkansas political heroes in terms of the things that he fought for, things that he worked to accomplish for the people of Arkansas.
You worked with him at the Democratic Party when
you
were executive
when
director.
I was there.
Tell me a little bit about his personality.
Well, just one of the most engaging people you will ever meet, and regardless of what side of the political aisle you may be on, he makes you instantly feel important, that your opinion matters, and of course he always looks for common connections. Oh, you're from such county. Well, do you know so and so? So his memory is fantastic, and just just a good man. That this is the kind of person that you want in office, fighting for the people.
Richard couldn't even find anybody to run against him, when he was down at the Republican Party. So.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you, his the plate on his desk said Arkansas first, and I think David Pryor was the epitome of that. Tremendous guy. I first met Senator Pryor in high school at a close-up program, and we were walking down the hall. Senator Pryor took time from a committee meeting, asked every student where they were from, and I'll never forget, kid from Nashville Scrappers. I grew up in Smackover Buckaroos. He knew the mascot of every town in Arkansas. And so I remember leaving that meeting and going back thinking, boy, David Pryor knows who we are. Absolutely an Arkansas treasure, an icon, and I think I wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, I wish him a speedy recovery too. I'll let you do it too.
Of course.
And Senator, if you're watching, we truly, truly, truly wish you a full recovery. You've got way too many stories to keep sharing with us. Our thoughts and our prayers are with you and your family. That is all for today's Talk Business and Politics Daily. We'll see you tomorrow.